Epidemiologists in Boston are thrilled about the CDC's guidelines for Americans who are fully vaccinated. Nick Giovanni has the story.
Speaking with local epidemiologists about when you do and don't need to wear a mask once you've been fully vaccinated, one told me she was surprised by how black and white the CDC's guidance is on that subject. She said that approach makes the message very clear.
One of the reasons for this guidance is we don't want anything to be a barrier to people accepting vaccination. And if there's even one person that would say, well, if I can't do anything different after I get vaccinated, then I'm not going to bother getting vaccinated, then that's one person too many.
You're considered fully vaccinated 2 weeks after your final dose. At that point, the CDC says you can visit with other fully vaccinated people indoors or with unvaccinated people from a single household considered low risk for a severe case of COVID-19 indoors without wearing a mask or even physical distancing. This applies to grandparents who want to see their kids and grandkids as long as that criteria is met.
But we do have a lot of data now. The data have emerged from the real world and actually from the J&J vaccine trial. And so we know that there is a very small risk, not zero, but very small risk of a vaccinated person having asymptomatic infection, probably quite low level infection and probably unlikely to transmit.
CDC also says once you're fully vaccinated, you won't need to test and quarantine following a known exposure to someone who's tested positive if you're asymptomatic. According to the CDC, it's not updating its travel guidance at this time, which means it still recommends you avoid travel.
But if you have essential travel, if you have to go visit an ill family member or something like that, you can feel very comfortable doing so and that you won't be at risk. That is subject to change, though, in terms of their recommendation not to travel over the next few weeks or hopefully not months. We're going to see how those variants play out and if we're able to outrun those variants with vaccination. And as we bring the case numbers down further, we will see some of that loosening up.
For now, the CDC's director, pointing to the numbers, says every time there's a surge in travel, there's a surge in cases. Reporting from Logan Airport, Nick Giovanni, CBSN Boston.